But let's talk about Akon. Born in 1973, April 16th, in a place called St. Louis, Missouri, USA, and his heritage is from Senegal. And though he was born in the US, he spent most of his childhood going back and forth from the US and Senegal. He always says the dual upbringing gave him a deep connection to both African and Western cultures, something reflected in his music and philanthropy. And his parents were both in kind of entertainment industries. His father, a renowned Senegalese jazz player who worked with legends like Dizzy Gillespie, and his mother was a professional dancer and cultural historian. Growing up in a musical household, Akon was exposed early to African drumming and rhythms, jazz and soul, and traditional Senegalese storytelling music. He found moving back to the US in his teens very challenging. He had trouble adjusting to the cultural clashes, struggles with poverty, and he had an involvement in car theft and street crimes. He was arrested multiple times as a teen and a young adult, experiences that later inspired the song, or the classic, Locked Up. And it's his time in jail that Akon said woke him up and motivated him to do more of his life in music. He made his breakthrough in music in 2004 with his debut album Trouble, with the classic Locked Up featuring Styles P and Lonely, which gained immediate recognition for its unique sound, street stories, and pop-influenced beats. Yeah, back in the day, Akon was the guy. He had more mainstream success between 2006 and 2008, with Convicted in 2006, with songs like Smack That featuring Eminem, I Wanna Love You featuring Snoop, and Don't Matter, which sold millions worldwide and earned him several Grammy nominations. Other hits and collaborations: Freedom in 2008, with hits including Right Now, and he had songs with Lady Gaga, T-Pain, David Guetta, Michael Jackson, a whole host of serious names in entertainment. And back in the day, it was a whole thing where Nate Dogg was like the main guy on the hooks in hip-hop, and Akon during that period of time kind of took over, and Nate Dogg kind of went quiet. But for me, it's a split between who the best was, but I always preferred Nate Dogg, but Akon definitely up there with hip-hop's best for performing on the hook. But in terms of his business and philanthropy, he has Convict Music Con Live Distribution, and his Convict Music label launched artists like Lady Gaga and T-Pain in terms of the biggest names. And who can forget Akon Lighting Africa in 2014, an ambitious solar energy project that reportedly brought electricity to over 25 African countries, benefiting millions of people. And of course we know about the Akon City, which started in 2018 but sadly didn't come to fruition just this month. But what can we say about Akon? His musical style combines melodic hooks, global rhythms, and R&B and hip-hop fusion. Known for being creative as an artist and having music that ranges from street life to love and redemption. He sold over 35 million albums and over 100 million ringtones. Who remembers the ringtones? Boy, that's back in the day. And of course, like any career, it slowed down in the 2010s, but he slowly transitioned to the business world anyway, like most artists do. But he's seen as one of the first African artists to dominate the US charts, known for bringing African identity into global music years before Afrobeats took over. And overall, an absolute legend in the music game. And that's all about Akon, the legend, the hook maker, the businessman. Let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for less than $2 a month, you can become a member of the channel. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.